Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at what your person felt the last time you met. We're going to take a look at how they feel in general, their views on your connection if we find it in the cards, and maybe if we're lucky potentially see on where this is going. So if you're interested in this reading, we have 4 piles for you here today. We have the Agate for pile number 1. We have the Sodalite for pile number 2. We have the Hematite for pile number 3. And we have the Desert Rose for pile number 4. Take a look at these 4 stones. Meditate on them and see which one is really calling out for you, which one is really standing out for you. And that's probably the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, don't worry. There definitely are messages there for you as well. And as you know, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your time and I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. So you've chosen this beautiful stone, the agate. And the agate is all about grounding. It's about stability. It's also about truth. And so if you feel like you're angry or you're worried, the agate, it replaces these negative emotions into finding out more about the situation, realizing the truth of things. So straight away, I think the last time you met, before we take a look at any cards, I feel like your person is starting to feel a bit more grounded in this connection. They're starting to trust this connection more and feel safe being around you. I think the right word here is that they're starting to feel comfortable with you. There's warmth here going on. I think this connection is starting to take a deeper level from its superficial level to a more deeper, loving level of appreciating things that are more deep rather than the superficial things that they liked before. And I keep saying superficial, I noticed a lot, because obviously it's like a transitional time, this time that you're watching the reading. And I see that they're more into digging who you are on a deeper level, appreciating the connection and what it brings to their lives and how it makes them feel, seeing things, valuing the real things rather than gotta say it again, the superficial things. All right, so let's take a look at what your tarot cards have to say so that we find out more about how they felt the last time they met you. And I'm not taking reversals today, like I've been saying for a week now. I've been told and feel that I won't be taking reversals these days. It'll change, I'm sure, somewhere in the future, near future. Okay, so how did your person feel? Sorry there, technical problem. Let's shuffle this one more time. Okay, so we were saying, how did your person feel the last time that you saw each other? So I'm picking up some sort of acceptance, or to be more precise, I'm picking up loving things for how they are. So I think they're starting to like everything about you. They're starting to like the situation. They're starting to appreciate the good and the bad. I think this shows me the entrance or the pathway to deeper emotions. I think this person might be catching some feelings for you. Pile number 1. Okay, so you have the Page of Wands. See, we just said the page is all about something starting to happen, the beginning of something. something that hasn't matured yet, to be quite precise. And so the Page of Wands is like the beginning of a new passion, new emotions striking and growing. And that's exactly what we saw with the agate stone right here. I think they're starting to get excited about this relationship with you, or this partnership, or this connection with you is the right word. And I do see here, pile number one, to be quite frank with you, I just saw this for a wand for a second with an ether, I think it's called here, giving me the impression that you really manifested this into your life. You either manifested this connection into your life, or you manifested this person in specific into your life. What is she holding here? Oh, she's wearing gloves? Ah, no, that's just her jacket, but you can't really see her hands. So what I'm seeing here, pile number one, is that this is a person that you have been trying to manifest for quite a while, but you didn't make it clear to them that you were dying over them, maybe, but not at all, actually. But I think you really were manifesting this person or someone like this person. With the ether here, I totally see that you've worked in this connection. You've made it into this comfort level that it is now, and you've kind of earthed this connection because it's something that you kind of knew that you really liked and wanted. So I see you here. I see that you really have admiration for this person, and I see that this person equally has this huge admiration for you. They see you as both real and passionate and good looking, and they really love these qualities about you. I think they feel like they have genuine fun when they are around you, and they felt the last time that this feels real. This is exactly what I keep feeling and seeing. This connection feels real. This time that they spend with you feels so real. It's like they get life when they meet with you. That's for sure. They feel passion. They feel life. They feel like the world is fun, you know? They feel like the sun comes out now when they see you. They definitely see that there's a awakening that happens when they meet you. They feel like they can transform themselves into better people, and they feel like they get this energy from you, this energy of being able to create things and do things for yourself. And I feel like they mirror you when they meet you, and they feel like they too can create all these wonderful things in their lives, or be passionate, or maybe have a nice wonderful life like they see you have. They see you open to life, they see you positive, they see you as fun, and I feel like you push them to transform and get into this side of themselves to enjoy life as well. And that's one of the main things they really enjoyed and felt the last time they met you. On top of that, they definitely felt a lot of passion for you. I see a lot of passion growing, and new deeper emotions sparking in their heart. So pile number two, with the Five of Swords here, I see that they have a lot of negative thoughts in their mind. They want to enjoy this connection very much, but I see them being worried about certain things. Maybe they're worried that they don't fit you, maybe, or maybe that you might not like some aspects about them, or they're also worried about what might happen in the future. These are some of the worries they have, but they're so close to their mind that it strikes them all the time. They're worried that they would lose you. This is their biggest fear, and they're worried about their emotions and the emotions that are starting to develop, and that's something that's causing a lot of anxiety with them. But they're at the same time, they're worried about maybe not being able to, for the first time, I think they're starting to worry, not first time, but I think they're worrying more now about maybe you discovering some things about them that you may not like, or you're realizing that they're not on par like you. They have some negative thoughts. I don't think you know about it that much. I think they are not very clear with you at the moment, and they have a lot of things that they have not shared with you. And this connection brings them both happiness, stability, passion, but at the same time, a lot of worries. They have a lot of thoughts that are really disturbing them. Maybe they're worried about their future and they don't know how they can fit you in it at the moment, even though they really want to. They're worried about maybe what other people think or their friends think of them getting into a relationship now, maybe, or their parents. There are some thoughts that are really disturbing them, and I think being with you really triggers these thoughts, because the more they fall for you, the more the worries expand, and now they actually have to deal with it. And I think maybe you know some of these worries, but a lot of it you don't know, because I think this person is keeping some thoughts to themselves at the moment. I think your lives are a bit different at the moment from his or her, the other person's point of view. And they're thinking a lot about how both of your worlds can merge at the moment. And the more emotions that they feel, the more worried they are. And I think that they're worried about the emotions themselves. I mean, they understand why they really like you, but they're confused about why it's getting that deep. They enjoy it, but at the same time, it really scares them. Pile number one. Okay, so let's take some more cards and see how they felt the last time that they saw you. Okay, so we have, whoa, you have a lot of wands here, pile number one. There is no question that this person is having a lot of emotions for you, and I think there's also some sexual drive here going on, a spark. I think they're very attracted to you, and I feel like the more time they spend with you, the more they're sure that they really want to be with you. They're realizing that this is not really a spark anymore, but more it's getting very, it's starting to burn, is exactly what I want to say. And I think they love watching, they just love watching how you act. They love your positivity. They love watching your moves. They love watching the positivity and the beauty that you radiate. And it just, they can't stop falling deeper. Do you see all the red here from the agate? They just can't help themselves but fall deeper into you the more they meet you, is exactly what I see here. They're trying to kind of hide this from you, but I think you kind of notice a little bit. Not that much, but you do notice that they're starting to, you can see it through their eyes, is what I see here. And I think they're trying to figure you out, pile number one. So most of the thinking process, the last time they were with you, they were trying to figure you out, figure your thoughts. And the more they figure you out, the more I think they feel like they're falling for you. And I think the time is very close where they, I think, may need to speak up. They don't know that. It's nearer and sooner than they think, and then you think as well. I think this time is approaching, and I think them falling deeper is becoming more exponential now. It's going deeper and quicker than before, and it's becoming hotter and it's burning more. And I think sooner than they know, they will have to like change a lot of things in their lives and change the situation. And I think they will want to express this huge admiration and emotions that they have for you, pile number one. This is so sweet. Okay, so let's see what else they felt about you the last time that they met you. I think pile number one, this connection didn't really start out super serious for this person. I mean, they didn't really have the worst of intentions at all, but it wasn't that serious. And I think they're starting to kind of man up and take this situation very seriously. I think you are a little bit different to the type of people they used to hang out with. And now they're mind blown about how you are exactly what they want, exactly what they like. But but they didn't know it because the reason they figured this out is because for the first time, they're actually satisfied. And this didn't happen before, where they felt satisfied. And I think you've changed their taste completely. And you know when you like certain stones, but when you see a diamond, you're like, whoa, or a pearl, you're like, whoa, no, 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 wait, that's what I like. It's kind of like that. And I think that you've changed their taste completely, whether you continue together or not. Now they know exactly what they want, but I do see them speaking up very soon. It's very clear in the cards. Oh, you have, wow. I mean, pile number one, your message is super clear. There is fire igniting in this person. There is passion. There is a deeper connection and love building in this person. And this is definitely what they felt the last time. I mean, all the cards are confirming the same thing because this was the focus the last time. They had emotions growing. They can see it growing right in front of their eyes. They can feel the burn. And I think they were looking at you thinking, man, this is exactly what I want. Oh, that was so cute. And this is why the cards here are really signifying this kind of passion. I mean, even from different decks. And this is causing a lot of worry for them because now they really don't know what to do. They're confused and they just frankly found someone that they've realized is their dream. And I think at the moment they're really thinking about this very deeply. They are thinking about their realization. It doesn't look to me like they've spoken about it to anyone except for themselves. But let's see, what else did they feel the last time they met you? Whoop, let's do this again. Oh, why does this card keep coming up? It's very weird. Okay, it says be impeccable with your word. Release the power of your word. Oh my God. Pile number one. I think this person is going to be speaking up quite soon. Do you see? They're really thinking about it now. Or maybe this is what they were worried about the last time they were with you. One of the things they were really worried about is that their passion is starting to push them towards speaking up at some point, and they know it. And they're very worried about that. Let's see what it says on the other side. It says, your word is the power that you have to create. It is a gift that comes directly from God. Okay, well, pile number one, I think your reading is very clear here. I think they're starting to realize that they want to speak up. This is what's going on here. There's a lot of love and stability. And very soon, pile number one, this person is going to be expressing how they feel to you. So really, all the best of luck with that. I loved your reading. And if you've liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And comment down below. Let me know more about the situation if you'd like to share. And don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss a reading that I upload the next time. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye! Hi, pile number two. So you've chosen this beautiful stone. It's the Sodalite. And the Sodalite, they call it the logic stone because it's all about creative problem solving, thinking of things practically. But it's also about looking at things from a logical perspective and an intuitive perspective. And putting the two together. With the Sodalite, sometimes it also talks about fulfilling promises. And so it pushes you to think, have you been following up with the promises that you gave to others or yourself? It's about conscious awareness. So I think here, the last time they saw you, pile number one, there's a lot of, they started to have their conscious awake. They started to think a lot about the things that they have done. Maybe they weren't very fair a little bit in the past. And I think they're starting to have a little bit of more integrity into thinking about that. How could they make things fair for themselves and fair for you? How were they not really fair? How to go along with whatever is happening in a way where it fulfills what they want, what you want, and what is right for whatever situation that is happening. We'll find out more about this situation in the cards, but I think the last time they saw you, they were more into talking to themselves about how they can do things right. It's all about trying to be fair, trying to do the right thing logically and intuitively. Pile number one. Pile number two, sorry. Maybe you should check pile number one. Okay, so let's see how your person felt the last time they saw you. Let's put this here so we have more space for your reading. How about we put it like that? Okay. So I kind of feel like they're not very sure yet on how to go along with whatever situation they're thinking about. I feel they're still weighing things out because at the moment they're trying to be fair and they're trying to do things right. So let's see how that works in your reading. I think they have this dream with you, or yeah, they have this dream about you that they want to fulfill while doing things right. We'll see why now. Okay, so I'm not taking reversals. I didn't say that in the beginning, but I said it in the other piles. Okay, so you have the Hierophant. So right here, this confirms what I'm saying here of the dream and trying to do things right. So what I think this person has been thinking the last time that they were with you is that they want to take things in a more committed manner. They want to be a little bit more committed with you, either with their time or within the relationship itself. And I think they've kind of realized that they want to level things up with you, because now they believe that this is a dream for them that they need to take action on. I don't see them really talking to you about a commitment the last time, but it's definitely something that they were sitting there thinking about the last time they were with you. And they were really feeling very happy the last time, because they kind of feel like they kind of thought to themselves, why do I keep dreaming about this and not taking any action? Why does it feel so good and I'm just being complacent here? So there's a lot of commitment energy going on, and them realizing that they need to do something the right way in order to be with you. That is what is coming up, pile number two. What's also coming up here is like heaven or a dream. So again, signifying what we talked about. This person really sees you as their dream, and to them, the only way to go is up with you. Okay. Wow, King of Cups. I think the last time they met you, pile number two. So you have the Hierophant next to the King of Cups. Whoa. So the last time they saw you, pile number two, they had these deep emotions for you. And see, Sodalite here is also blue. There's a lot of blue. signifying a lot of deep emotions happening, a lot of love, a lot of falling in love is the right word. Falling deeply and madly, getting in. You see how they're into the water, getting into the water, sailing away with their thoughts with you, and just living the moment completely with you. And I also see a lot of daydreaming happening. So while they're with you, there's some Pisces energy here. And they're daydreaming of when you'd be together. They're daydreaming of being with you. They're daydreaming of spending their life with you. It's this soft, deep, tingling emotion, dreamy emotion while they're with you. They're kind of like, they feel like life stops and it sways and it's soft and nice when they're with you. And this is why I think is the reason this person is seriously starting to think of a commitment. They are not worried at all about having this connection with you, and they're absolutely sure that this is their dream path and that this is exactly where they need to be, right next to you. Pile number 2. Okay, so you have the 5 of Pentacles. I think this person at the moment is keeping their emotions very close to them. They're not revealing it, and they felt a lot of pain the last time not being able to experience these emotions with you. They felt like they were the ones keeping themselves super stuck, even though they had the key to open this huge door that is causing a lot of pain to them. And they're starting to realize that the more they hold on to these emotions and not do something about it, the more they're going to break themselves, the more they're going to make themselves suffer. And I think the last time they met you was one of the really toughest and hardest times they've spent with you, because it was becoming really painful to the extent where it could have been even been physically painful for them to hold it on any longer. I think they suffer when they're not with you. They suffer when they're not around you. They suffer with the idea that they can't express how they feel to you. And so I think things are starting to change here, because they're starting to think of things rationally. They're starting to problem solve. And if there is problem solving here, this right away twice gives me the impression that there's some situationship here going on. And it's not that easy for that person to be with you for a certain situation here that is quite powerful. It's not an easy situation. But they're starting to think of creative ways on how to do things right, how to commit to you without maybe hurting other people, or hurting themselves, or hurting their lives, or hurting the people around them, or maybe even hurting you. So they have a lot of thinking to do, and they know that the sooner they think about these problems and solve them, which they really have the intention to do, the sooner they get to release this emotional pain and suffering that they're going through, that they cannot take any longer. It's just not working for them anymore, and it's really making things quicker, pushing the process quicker, because they want to start singing to the song of their heart. Pile number 2 is exactly what I channeled here. And they can't take it anymore. They need to release it and get it out. Open the door and let things out. Oh, I feel for you, pile number 2. With the Temperance here, I totally feel like this person needs to set themselves free. And they felt the last time that they saw you is that while being stuck in their lives for quite a long time, I think that they feel free with you, pile number 2. They feel like when they're with you, it's like the whole world is there. They feel free, they feel balanced. They feel exactly how they want to feel in life. And you know, we all look for these certain things that make us feel good. Some people look for alcohol, other people look for drugs, some people love walking out in nature. You know, every person has their thing that makes them feel better. And I think this person was thinking that I found my thing. The thing, or the person, the thing that makes me feel whole when I'm with them. The thing that brings me to where I want to be emotionally, where I feel stable, happy, peaceful, calm, serene, and everything is just so nice. Do you see pile number 2? Do you see how calm and just, this person feels? Do you see the expression here? Elevated. And this is what we've channeled in the very beginning. That there's this soft, dreamy song. We keep getting that when they're around you. They're free, they feel strong, they feel stable, they feel happy. And all these things really confirm to them and make them feel absolutely sure that this is exactly what they want. This is what they want to experience, and this is how they want to live, and this is how they want to feel, and this is why it sparks commitment right away. It sparks being sure of the path that you want to take, and this is what's going on at the moment in their heads. Pile number 2. All right, so let's take one more tarot card before we get into the oracle. We have a space here. All right. Whoop. Okay. Right, so what is that card that came out extra here? Hanged Man. Pile number 2, this person has a lot of thinking to do, and they're at the moment in the process of thinking how to get this done. There's a lot of thinking here in the cards. Thinking. It's all thinking. It's all somebody thinking in all of the cards. And so this really amplifies thinking. You see? That's why we had logic in the beginning. There's a lot of thinking energy going on at the moment of how they can fix this situation, and they're in it trying to solve it. Pile number 2. It's the most thing they're thinking about at the moment, and they're committed to thinking about this, fixing it once and for all. At the moment while you're watching this, they're thinking how to solve it. And when you're not watching this, they're thinking how to solve it. When you're sleeping, when you're awake, this person is all about thinking, and they're very soon to opening up this tough door that they're trying to solve because of all this thinking energy and balancing things out. The Temperance with the Sodalite. My God, it's all about balancing and finding creative solutions between what's logical and what feels right. My God. And so very soon, pile number 1, I think this person will be coming over with a solution and really connecting with you, reaching out to you and committing to you. Wow, I think this is one of the coolest, by far coolest readings I've seen in my readings when it comes to someone committing. I mean, this is some powerful commitment energy here. Pile number 2. You are certainly very lucky. What? Do you see your oracle card? Take action on your ideas. I mean, I don't know what to say to you, pile number 2. I think your reading is super clear here. They are seeing this vision of you being together. They are thinking about it, and they obviously want to take action on the creative ideas that they are going to come up with to open this door and commit to you. So what do we see on the other side? Doing your best means to take action. You can have many great ideas in your head, but without action upon an idea, there will be no manifestation, no results, and no reward. So pile number 1, this is exactly what I see that they realize. And this is what they were thinking the last time they saw you, that if they don't speak up and fix this situation, they're going to suffer greatly. They're not going to see this beautiful love manifesting. And so at the moment, with this realization, this is what they're doing. They're manifesting you. They're thinking very hard and deeply about it. They're balancing their situation. And they're very soon, pile number 2, going to be speaking up about it. I'm so excited for you. And if this resonates with you and you would love to share your story, please leave it down in the comments below. And if you've liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. So you've chosen this beautiful star. It's the hematite. And this stone is all about clearing negative energy. It's a very powerful stone that really cleans and attracts the negative energy to clear the space and make it clean. And so here what I see right away, pile number 2, that there may have been tension between you and this person in the past. Quite a lot, actually. There's been a lot of going back and forth, a lot of misunderstandings, and a lot of things that really kind of hit both of you and hurt both of you one way or the other. I think both of you missed each other a lot, where it's like this strong tension, pulling tension, where you're really attracted to each other and then something awful happens and you pull away and you come back together and you pull away and you're strongly attracted to each other again and so forth. But I see here that your person, the last time they saw you, due to all this push and pull, it created a lot of gravitational force towards you. I think this person is starting to really feel deeply attracted to you. You're almost like a magnet to them, and they're just being completely pulled in, and the air is starting to clear up between both of you. You both are tired of the in and out and the deeply in and deeply out, and I think now you're starting to clear this sort of energy away, and you're starting to feel like and realize, or they're starting to realize, that they just can't handle this anymore and they would rather just enjoy your company. Because if they had the capacity to play push or pull or be away from you in the past, I think they're starting to realize that they're so depleted and they just can't do that anymore. They really can't. Okay, so let's take a look at what your tarot cards have to say about how they felt the last time they were with you. So how did pile number 3's person feel the last time that they were with them? How did pile number 3's person feel the last time that they were with them? Okay. Let's see what's up here, right? I think pile number 3, what I'm getting right away is that they're starting to adjust their intentions towards you, is what I'm getting. And if I'm getting starting to adjust intentions, it kind of means that the intentions weren't quite clear in the beginning. Maybe they were a little bit murky, not too bad, not too good, but now I think the intentions are starting to really clear up. They're starting to be honest with themselves as well. Okay, whoa, strength. Pile number 3. How can you have the hematite, which is a very powerful stone like we discussed, and strength at the same time? So here, pile number 1, pile number 3, the what I'm truly getting here is that this person feels starting to develop very strong emotions towards you. It's starting to grow, and I think it's so strong now that they're avoiding temptations, the temptations of the things that they used to do before that were a little bit selfish. And I think they're becoming stronger themselves, and they're starting to see things for what they are. They're starting to see things better and clearer, and realize that these emotions are way stronger than they are, and they better respect that. Otherwise it's really going to harm them a lot, and it's no time for temptation now, and it's only time to harbor in and respect the relationship. Otherwise they're the ones who are going to suffer the consequences, and the consequences are going to be huge for them, and I don't think they're ready for that kind of pain at the moment. Like they see you as equally strong, pile number 2. They see you retaliate back. They don't see you as a weakling who just takes their selfish acts like maybe other people have with them in the past. I think a lot of people let things slide for them, and you haven't done that at all. There's a lot of strength here, a lot of strong energy here. And I think you've shown them very well how you can retaliate, how you can leave, how they wouldn't matter to you if they're not behaving in a more respectful way towards you, just like you would treat them with respect. And I think they're starting to strongly realize that they cannot afford to lose you, pile number 3, at all. It means it's going to break them very, very badly. And so, and it just, its pain is not tolerable for them. And this is why they feel like time is becoming critical now, because the more they keep away from you, the more they're suffering without you. Time, in terms of the time they spend without you while both of you are in conflict. Okay. The Chariot. Whoa. So pile number 3. I see here this person seriously considering moving things with you. And that's why we channeled intentions. I think they're about to start taking action on the situation because they realize it's really going to be tough on them not to be with you. Now, whether this is going to happen for sure or not, we cannot predict the future, but these are his or her intentions at the moment. They want to start moving things faster because they've realized that this is where they want to be, and they don't, because without this path they are suffering greatly. And it's this, remember in the beginning when we said it's this push and pull. Okay, forget about this. Push and pull. Yeah, it's this push and pull that's really making them, that really accelerated their emotions and their passion, and this is why they cannot handle it anymore. And I think they're like saying goodbye to drama, goodbye to the sadness, goodbye to this heart pain, and they're now starting to think in a more rational way of ending this pain for them, and they're really considering taking action. The Charioteers is all about movement, and quick movement as well. Quick, forceful movement. And Hematite is a very strong stone about clearing the air, pulling things towards you. So I see a lot of movement and action happening for you, pile number 3. So what I see them thinking about the last time they saw you is how much they fallen for you, how much they need to be careful about how they deal with you, and how much they want to move things with you. The last time they were thinking about how to be careful with you, how to not say anything that would cause any pain to you, and they're starting to value you very much. You mean a lot to them. And now what they were thinking the last time is they kept thinking how to make you comfortable, how to make you happy, how to show you how you mean to them and what you are to them, how dear you are, even if it's just going to happen with some sweet looks. I think they've really been taking care of themselves and how they look when they met you. It was really important. Their appearance really mattered a lot when they met you the last time. They wanted you to like them. There was definitely some very strong magnetic passion that was there the last time, making them feel that they are absolutely in love and that you mean the world to them. It's just like they've been hit by Cupid's bow, and that is that, and they've realized they're totally in now. So this was one big realization while they were with you the last time. Pile number 3. Whoa, wands again. I mean, your cards. They're so powerful, is what I want to say. I feel this power in me doing this reading for you. The Hematite, strength. The strength card needs no introduction. The Chariot, moving forward. The Queen of Wands, passion firing up. Passionate feminine energy. A lot of emotions, a lot of falling deeply in love, a lot of feeling special and unique while being with you, but at the same time feeling how much you are unique and how much they would be lucky being with you. And so the last time, I think this person started seeing you with some new eyes. I mean, they definitely liked you a lot in the past, and this is why there was a lot of attraction. Obviously, both of you are attractive people. There was a lot of attraction between both of you. You really liked each other's character. There was a lot of flirting. There was a lot of, you both really liked each other. And now they're starting to see it with different eyes. I think they're starting to see, like we just said, that you are their world, you are their dream. They stopped there with the playing and the attraction and the fooling around, and now they like really calmed down and started seeing, this is the person of my dreams. This is exactly what I'm getting from here. And I think they're looking at you and thinking that you don't realize just how much you've become so important to them. They see you playing around and joking as usual, but they started realizing that maybe you just don't know how much you're becoming to them. Oh, Panavutri, that is so sweet. And they're really, it seems like the last time they were so in love with watching you be you, you know? And to them, they just enjoyed watching that because they were thinking, wow, I mean, there's so much pain being without you that they just want to stick around for as long as they can to recuperate and regenerate from all the suffering that happened in the past. And they were just feeling in awe being in your presence the last time that they were with you, pile number 3. And they're starting to see all the things that they liked about you before in a whole new perspective, from a deeper perspective. And they realize that they don't just like who you are, they are in love with who you are. They love your simplicity, they love your passion, they love the way you move, they just love everything about you, and they're just dreaming to be with you. This is the situation here. They're starting to realize that their emotions have been growing very strong and exponentially. And the most thing they were thinking about the last time is how much this has grown and how much it's becoming impossible to be without you. Pile number 3. Okay. Whoa. You have the Hierophant. Pile number 3. I love your reading. Obviously, there's some strong commitment here. Thoughts of commitment going on. You have the Chariot and the Hierophant. They're definitely thinking about commitment. They're thinking about being with you forever. They're sure of what they want, and they're taking actions pretty soon. Pile number 3. I think they cannot hold it in anymore, and they've put aside all their selfishness, all their plainness. I think they're becoming a new, mature person. Pile number 3. You're really changing this person. That is so sweet. I think they're starting to mature and integrate what they want into you, meaning that whatever selfish things that they wanted in the past, they're starting to see that they can actually have whatever they wanted with you. And it was pretty silly playing around, actually. They're really maturing up, and they're starting to grow up with you, and they definitely are thinking about commitment here. They're thinking about how they can move things with you, and I kind of think they're a little bit worried about your reactions, because now that you've showed them your strength, they don't know anymore how you react to anything. And so the theme here is that they want to commit, but now they're worried because they don't know anymore how you'd react, what you would do. Would you accept them? There are some worries here. but they just can't take it anymore, is exactly what's clear here. There's a lot of forceful movement coming out of, see, Hematite is about taking out the negative energy. So there's a lot of negative, heavy energy is what I want to say, in their heart about what's been going on, and they're just, it's the tipping point, you know, it's they just can't take it anymore. It's the boiling point. So you have release self-judgment. See, they're worried about something. They're worried that you might not like them or may not be with them for some reason. Maybe they've done a lot of mistakes that you did not like, and hence you may not consider them. You see, they're very worried about that. It says, even the opinions you have about yourself are not necessarily true. Therefore, you don't need to take whatever you hear in your own mind personally. So there will be a lot of conversations with you about them trying to actually make you see who they are for real, without the games, without the selfishness. And I think very soon you're going to see a new perspective of them. Pile number 2, you're going to see, pile number 3, I said 2 again, maybe you want to see it. You're going to see a new perspective of them that is completely different than what you have known. And this person really has a very real good part in them that you haven't seen. And I think they're going to start revealing this to you. They're going to start openly releasing their emotions and telling you how they feel, and they're going to start being real here. You're going to see a completely different behavior from this person moving on from now, and this is exactly what they were thinking about the last time, how they can, so this is what they were worried about, how they can show you who they are. And this is why we channeled in the very beginning that they wanted to clear the air and make a new beginning with you. And this is the new beginning where they want to show you for real who they are, show you their good side, their real side. And I think this is why we channeled in the beginning that they're very careful with you, with everything that they do when they met you. And so this is, I think, is going to be a theme now forever, because they know they can lose you at any point. They know your character now, and they're going to be very careful about how they deal with you, how gentle they are with you, as opposed to being rough in the past. And you've taught them a lot, especially about how to deal with other people, because now they can see the consequences of their actions, and now they see how much it hurts, and now they have more empathy towards others' pain, and the magnitude of how certain actions reflect on others. You really showed them that, and this is why they're going to start taking things very, very seriously now. And pile number 3, your theme here is a changed person. You're going to see a completely different person. I think the last time you met them, you started noticing that. And oh my God, do I wish you all the best of luck. And if you'd like to share more in the comment section, I would love to get to know more about you and your story. It seems so interesting, and you seem like a very strong person for sure. And so if you would like this reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload, and I'll catch you in my next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 4. So you've chosen this beautiful desert rose. Oh my God, if you Google the desert rose, they're just so beautiful. They form layer after layer over thousands and thousands of years. And so this right away gives me the impression and the understanding that this connection that you have with your person is a connection that you two are taking very slowly. The more you meet, the more your layers uncover, and this is one of the things that this person has been really truly thinking about the last time both of you were together. This person was thinking, wow, the more I meet this person, the more I discover really interesting things about them, the more I admire them, because they're starting to realize that there are so many layers to you, that they could have never imagined or known about you. Um, Maybe they've realized how talented you are, how good looking you are. And the more they look at you, the more they see how gorgeous you are, how good looking you are to them. And the more they watch you behave and speak, the more they realize how much they love the way you speak and the way you think, your ideas maybe. And the last time they couldn't stop thinking about just how magical you are every time they meet you. It's just a whole new experience. This is exactly what they were thinking the last time they met you in specific. I think they were thinking that they want to spend more time with you to get to know you. They are very curious and interested to get to know more about you and form a strong connection with you. They're, I think, the sort of person who's all about long-term commitment. They're not the sort of person who wants to hit and run. They're definitely a wise person who doesn't act in a silly way. You don't really see a lot of silliness coming from them. They are quite mature and they're in for the long run, is exactly what I see. Your pile number 4, which really again signifies this stability that I see. So they're all about stable, strong, deep relationships that have a meaning. They don't like people who have no essence and no meaning and no deep thoughts. And this is one of the reasons they really love their time with you. They kind of feel like you match this deepness, that you're a very smart, deep person, and they just love connecting with you. And they have the intentions of keeping this connection for forever. Whether it's going to manifest into a real partnership or not, we're going to find out today. But to them, they're definitely real people. They're not here to play around, and they're very serious. And if they show you they like you, then you better believe it. It's the truth. What is up with this card? Wow, I'm impressed with today's reading. Okay, well, your first card, pile number 4, is commitment. Like we said, this is a person who is a serious person, a person who wants to commit, who wants to stay in for the long haul. And I think the last time they were with you, they kept thinking of how you would fit in their lives, how cute you would be in their lives. Because it's first and foremost connection, then see what up. That's very sweet. So I think they were imagining how you would fit in their lives and how it would be sweet to spend the morning with you, how it would be so lovely doing different things that they love and that you love with them. And they were all up in their heads while they were with you the last time. See, with the staircase here, I totally see them totally not being there and thinking about all the different dreams that they have, that they wish they can fulfill with you, how you would fit so well in their world, how they're starting to already fantasize and imagine how life would be like with you. They might even dream about how you would have children maybe together, potentially, what their names would be. They're like really high up there. I know that sounded a bit freaky, but hey, this is where they are. It's way up there. And with the seed of life here, I see that they're just imagining a full life with you. And that's exactly what they were thinking about. They were thinking about how they can form over a relationship that grows over the years, where both of you would grow up together and be happy together. And what both of you could do together to create and build a very satisfying and happy life. This is an interesting person that you have there, pile number 4. A very committed person indeed. A person who's not here to play around at all. And that's quite new to the readings. I love that for you, pile number 4. Nine of Wands. Okay, so pile number 4, what I see here is a person really standing up for what they want. This is a very strong character, and they're ready to show it to you. They're ready to show you commitment. There is somebody that you can depend on in being a responsible person. And I think the last time they were with you, they were really caught up in their head trying to show you how they can be a good match for you, how they can be there for you. I think they were really trying to calmly show you the nice things about them in a cute way, like because commitment is in their head now. And so from that place, they're trying to show you who they are, how they think, what they like, so that maybe you like them more, they're trying to um, they were trying to little by little break the fences between you so that you can come closer to each other as you spend time together. And the more they meet you, they want to little by little um, not destroy, little by little take out these fences between you, so that both your lands can become one. And I think they were slowly trying to do that the last time, trying to make you comfortable, trying to make you like them. And I think this also shows me that this person is slowly starting to enjoy this relationship more, slowly getting some emotions there with the Nine of Wands. It's slowly igniting, and I think they think about you quite a lot. Like we said, they're even thinking about you while they're with you. So they think about you a lot, and I think, like the desert rose, it's slowly but surely deepening for them. And I'm not going to tell you that it's going to lead to commitment, because this person is already starting off with commitment. If they like you and they think you're the person of their dreams, right away they think about commitment, and then things start to grow from there. The commitment is their seed of life. It's there where everything starts. Pile number 4. Oh, you have the devil card here. So I think pile number 4, this person is quickly becoming very attracted to you. And so the last time they were up in their heads, having a bit of nasty thoughts, and this person was really is kind of stiff at the moment but since they're all about commitment, they were maybe trying a bit too hard, trying to make it work, and it's really coming from a place of wanting to be with you, but sometimes it might freak you out a little bit, their commitment level. And so when they feel like they've shown too much, they kind of sometimes pull away, and that kind of disturbs you a little bit. It's that little thing that disturbs you in this connection. And pile number 4, this is really stemming from them kind of like wanting to take things fast, but when they do realize that they maybe shown a little bit more than they should, out of fear that you may not like this, they pull away. And that's the sort of behavior, or this is the part that you don't like about this. But believe me, pile number 4, they don't really mean it that much. It just comes from a place where they just don't want to appear silly. They want you to like them, they want to stand out for you. And so they're being a little bit careful here, but they're definitely all about commitment and all about building things slowly. I think pile number 4, the reason they're acting like that is because they really like you. I think they put you on a pedestal, is the situation here. And they're sometimes worried that you may not like them just as much, and that's why they're trying so hard to stand out. They're trying so hard to show you who they are and how they feel. And this is something that they've been thinking about the last time. There were a little bit of stress for them, trying to show you all these things about them, worrying about whether you're gonna like them or not. And so what they were thinking about the last time was, do I get near to them? Do I like take out these fences, or do I like put a really big one? What do I do now? And this thought pattern really confused you and them maybe a little bit, and especially them, where sometimes they feel like, I'm gonna tear it apart and I'm gonna get closer to this person, and some other times, no, 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 I think I'm appearing a little bit desperate here, I better stand up strong. That's the sort of cute back and forth that's going on here. It's really pile number 4 coming from a person that really values you a lot, sees you as an amazing person, just wants to, they want you to see them as in the same level as you are. And that's really cute, pile number 4. And it really comes from a person who's being really real in a world that's supposed to watch out for every little action that they do. You have a real person here, pile number 4, that's acting, that doesn't know how to act sometimes because they have to conform to how society is just dealing. And this is why we started off the reading with the Hierophant, commitment. This is an honest, committed person who just wants a long-term relationship, and they're trying to figure out how to do that. you know Oh, tough world sometimes, the Hermit. Okay, so pile number 4, with the Hermit card here, I see that this is a person who is a very wise person. Now, besides the fact that they're just like a little bit awkward with you sometimes because they put you on a pedestal, in general, this person is a very wise person. They have a heavy head on their shoulder, and as you can see with this character here, this is a character who left their lamp because they themselves are illuminated. They are afloat. This person, you're going to love their wisdom. You're going to love how they're listening to their opinions about the world. You are going to adore their perspective about things. And with the wisdom that they see, maybe they're a little bit quick because they can already see how that you're the right person. Tick. They want to be with you. Tick. That it's a long process. They just want to, what's the word? Expedited, right? And so they're already like really high, seeing things from a whole perspective where everyone else is just taking a step by step, trying to see the journey. And this is why you see this back and forth here. It's not a result of a person who doesn't know how to behave. It's more of a result of honesty and being very wise, seeing things way ahead of people before they can all see it. And this person was thinking about things far ahead of you when both of you were spending time together, because they can see who you are. They already are amazed by who they know that you are the one that they want to spend their lives with, and they don't want to waste any time. I think this person, again, like we said, was all up in their head, not in the real world when they were sitting with you the last time, when they met with you the last time. They were all up in their heads. They're a very creative person, this person that you're reading, having this reading about, pile number 4. They're a very creative person, a very honest and real person. And sometimes when they love something so much, all they can do is dream about it. And so they were way up there dreaming about it, leaving the real world down there for the rest of us. Thinking about the thousands and thousands, or the years upon years that they're going to spend with you. And my God, isn't this really special, pile number 4? Such special energy. That is so cute. Okay. So let's see what else they were thinking about the last time they were with you. Pile number 4. You have become immune to poison. The whole world can gossip about you. And if you don't take it personally, you are immune. You are immune. Immunity to poison in the middle of hell is the gift of the second agreement. So you have a real person here, pile number 4, like exactly like we discussed. This is a person who wants to show you their true intentions. They're all about showing you their true intentions, giving a handout to you and proving to you that they just want to be there to commit. And this is all they're focused about. They're focused about the whole time trying to show you who they are, that they really don't mean anything bad, that they just want to be with you, that they're a real honest person. And it's stemming from their deep love and appreciation for honesty. They are the sort of person who, unlike so many people, maybe value things as they grow. He's not or she's not going to be the sort of person that at some point gets bored, gets up and changes everything. No, I think this is the sort of person that transforms and transmutes with you, because you are the main thing. You are a stable thing, and so the growing happens with you, not to you, you know. And the most thing they were thinking about the last time is how to honestly and openly start committing to you. That's the theme here, right? This was such a sweet reading, pile number 4. If you want to let me know more about it in the comments section, I would love to get more. Such a sweet, unique story. And if you've liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!